So today we're gonna spread a bit more bait. I'm gonna go through the snares there and see what I got for wolf snares and coyote snares and play around a bit. See what I can sort out. Windy all day, minus, I don't know, 17 outside the thermometer quit working. I gotta bring it in and change the batteries, I think. And yeah, so we'll go check out that wolf spot there because I'm gonna dump a bit of bait out today, and should be interesting. We'll see you in a bit. Well, just at first stop here, and everything's all cleaned up. So we're gonna dump some more bait here, and then maybe go for a quick walk. It's really windy today. Last night the wind blew all night, and then minus 18 right now without the wind chill, so probably in the minus 20s. So I don't want to spend too much time outside. But yeah, dump some guts here and then head to the next spot and then do some rounds. And then I'm trying to hold out from checking the wolf spot here until the end, because I got to get these scraps thrown out before they freeze in the tubs again. And one tub's all broke because it was so cold here. But all right, best get at it. We'll catch you in a bit here. All right, so just checking out the trails here. Just coyote tracks. Here's a deer trail, but primarily coyotes. Kicking off, going to the bait here. A couple heavy trails where they used to go down last year and the year before. Down underneath the spruce tree and then just further up. Here, just kind of waiting for wolf sign. I might clean up a few coyotes here this week, throw some power rams in, and start using the carcasses here to get the birds in. And get a big load of bait here eventually. Nice area. Like I said, they've seen wolves in the area here, but every time I trap them, they come through once and that's it. But no sign of them yet, and I want to have a big enough pile here so when they do come, they stay. Just checking out the trail here. All right, you can see trees are shaking, wind's blowing. I love seeing ravens on the side of the road. So looks like a young little doe here got smashed pretty good, and I better get it off the road here before a vehicle comes. But always looking for ravens flying. When they're flying, means something's dying. I just come and open the gate and got some wolf tracks here. Don't know where they came from yet, but they came here, come down, and I think they went this way here. So what we're gonna do is really bait this up, keep them coming in, and see where they go. Looks like he went into here. All right, is it just one? Is it more? We don't know. Right on, I love it. Two places that got wolves hitting it now. Looks like a younger one and a bigger tracked one. So right on, we're gonna do our rounds and see what's going on. Just inside the bait here. Looks like they got this all cleaned up. So I'm gonna dump some more here. Got that half fawn we picked up on the road. I don't see any wolf tracks in here. They might have just made the visit here the other night. Some coyote tracks on the ground here. Right on. So I got a hide I'm going to bring here to a different spot. I'm going to tie it to the tree and get them playing with that. And yeah, try and figure out how many's here. At another spot, we know there's at least 4, maybe 5. They have some big beds there, so number could be a little bit better. Things are looking up. I love it. We're gonna see what we got back here for groceries. Gut tub, 2 gut tubs, bones, scraps. I'm gonna chuck that out here and drive around the block and see what's going on. Update you as we go. Ooh, it's chilly. So got the ravens circling here, and I got some carcasses dumped there. For bait, the worst thing you can do is put the hides on the bottom of their bait bins and stuff, because that freezes solid and it takes forever to thaw out. And yeah, so we had some issues there, so I have to just cut the garbage can open there and leave that there. And yeah, anyways, lesson learned. I'll have to share that with other guys that put the hide in first. That's the first thing that comes off, but if they can put the hide off to the side, I can use that separate. It's almost better for me that way. All right, we got to drag this deer here, put that in there as well, and then close the gate. So here we go. Got everything dumped, and I took some of the old rib cages and threw that on. There's our new deer. Another new deer there, and then some elk hides. Out of breath, I had to drag it down there, so it wasn't too bad till I started actually lifting up the rib cages. They were frozen. All right, let's do our loop and see what's going on. So hard to tell, but on the truck tracks going in, looks like this is where it went in. Let's take a couple steps inside the trail here. Lots of coyote tracks, so it's hard to tell on top, but looking for a distinct big wolf track here. Hard to tell, but definitely spin around, and it was coming down the truck track here and then curved in. So we'll have to see, keep an eye out for it. All right, we got some stink tails here. Stuff that's been rotting for about 3 years. Beaver scraps, fish, deer scraps, whatever. Whenever you put this out, open up the lid there. She's pretty potent. We're gonna grab a couple pails there and bring her home, and then we'll put them in a couple spots there to pull the wolves where I want them. Works deadly. Well, we're back here. Got some birds circling up on top there. Dropping off a bit more bait. I'm gonna walk the edge of the slough here and look where my snares are. Instead of walking on their trails, I can check it from in here. So that'll be good. All right, we're gonna get in there, see what's going on. So one of the reasons why I picked a spot like this, and their trail circles around here and then they come in a couple of spots, but you can see just up there, there's a ribbon. Just up there, there's a ribbon. And just over here, there's a ribbon. I can't see it right now because there's trees in the way. But wherever there's a snare, there's a ribbon. Just straight up here, there's a ribbon. And I know just up here, there's another couple of snares. If I got closer to the edge, I'd be able to see. But I don't want to spread my scent too much, just straight to the bait and back. Once in a while, I'll go along the edge, just take a look and see what's going on, especially if this is getting hit or there's lots of wolf tracks back and forth. Usually an indication something's caught. There's that snare ribbon right up there. I don't know if you can see in the camera, but she's set up, more bait, and we're gonna go to one more spot for the day and then get home and make some more snares and work in the shop a bit. Nice big snotticle on the old mustache. So we'll see. Come back here in a couple of days. Won't have to keep coming back every day. I just came today just to see if I had any luck and then drop off a bit more bait that was stinking at the shop there. So it should be good. And next time I come out, maybe I'll bring some power rams, wolf masters set up with the big snares for the wolves, and pick up a few like that. So there's a couple spots there's no good anchor spots right beside it, but if I had a power ram, definitely could set up. But all right, that's it. We're gonna see you at the next bait here. So just going by this one spot, I dumped off some guts and some other stuff here yesterday. It looks like we got some action already. Coyote tracks, and the birds are on there pretty hard. So we'll go for a little walk and see what we see. Just for being there for one night, got quite a bit of activity. Looks like there's old coyote tracks. Using the old trails. So that's good. Keep baiting them here, and then one day we'll come set up hard and clean them up. All right, off to the next spot. Thought we just come in real quick and take a look. So this is the new spot that I was thinking would be a good place. Just over here, we got that one wolf bait. We didn't video it here, just the birds are all on it. You can probably see one flying up here, but a couple coyotes over there. Over here, this is that game trail where the wolves and coyotes travel on. A little open, but if I come in here, it's pretty good. Should be able to snag a few things in here, and with the wolves, the wind predominantly goes that way, so they'll catch the scent, and then I should be able to feed them in here and keep them happy. And between this spot and that other one, hopefully they make some trails and we can get on them. So I got a few scraps in the back of the truck there, just rib cages and legs and stuff like that, and a stink pail. I'm gonna save the stink pail for a little bit later until I get everything set up, and if the wolves don't come in, then we'll get that opened up there, and then that way it'll definitely bring them in. But yeah, nice day, minus 19 with the wind, and hopefully you get some things going here. That one wolf bait was getting hit, and then the other one, they just walked around, didn't go into the bait. I couldn't see any sign there, but we talked that up. So we're definitely on the right track. Season's gonna be shortened a little bit there, just with the cold temperatures, and I started later than normal, but not a big deal. We'll keep her going for as long as we can, especially wolves. We got quite a bit of time there, and then we'll try calling them, maybe if we get them in the area. That'd be cool. All right, best get going. Well, today we're gonna go check the wolf snares there. Still have a little bit of bait to get out to the spots, and then every time I clean this up, this is the fourth time clean this up, something leaks, but we're gonna get this taken care of today. And got a truckload of pigs. Today I should have had it on Friday. It would have made my weekend a little bit smoother, but oh well, what can you do? So I'm gonna be out and running around, spreading the bait a little bit today, finding a new spot for coyote bait where I can shoot and snare and stuff like that, and hopefully the wolves come in and there'll be a stand there so we can get something there, sit in there and see, play around with that a little bit this year. Yeah, I'm gonna bring some mark boxes and I'm gonna bait them here right away, and I'm gonna bring a few power rams, set them up in one spot, just playing around a little bit. All right, we'll catch you guys in a bit here. All right, we're gonna bait up some mark boxes here. Oh, I didn't bring my latex gloves, but that's all right. We'll use these ones. So I got some 120s there. The other day I cut up some beavers into chunks. I took the shoulders and the hind ends off. And some free bait. A couple of them still have the screen in from last time I used them. We haven't been marten trapping for quite a while, but we're gonna do it again. So what I have here is plastic boxes, and I've drilled some holes here and here and in the back. We'll see that as I put them up. Here in this little Mastercraft bag, I keep my spare traps and stuff like that. There's a roll of wire in there. And then for each set I go to, I got some nails, some wire, fencing pliers, and these little support sticks to hold the traps in. And I'll throw a couple extra screens in there in case I lose one. Never really happens too often. And also here's one of those, I believe it's Paul Donahue funnel traps there. You put it on the tree, put your trap there, and some bait on the stick. Stick that in the tree. Pretty quick and simple. And then here's one of my go-to marten lures there, Marten Magic. Took it out my little coffee can, which was inside of a cooler, or the coffee can, and then a bag, and then inside the cooler, and it still stinks. But what we'll do here is just bait. So I got a chunk of muskrat as well. So a leg, put that in there. I'll cut this up here in a sec. Put that up. Nice big chunks of meat we're putting in there. It might be a bit too big, so the wire won't fit, so we'll just cut it down. A little bit here, should cut down. Try our wires here. These are pre-cut, so you just slide them in. And you hold the bait. Just gotta make sure they bite. One doesn't bite, a little too small. Some of them were a bit smaller and I just wired them in. So then I started cutting them bigger so they just slide in and bite. Always check it. Gonna hold. Okay, so we got 4 ready to go. We'll cut this up and then put it in here. And I won't worry about bringing extra bait because I'm gonna cut up some more beaver here. Got another beaver thawing out. Some fishers from a friend. And yep, so I didn't bring my wood block in here, so I'll just cut it on this fleshing beam here. Maybe I'll whack it in there. Okay, I don't know if we'll cut the next part out or not, but oh boy. And one more, and then we're golden. Sometimes they don't fit right, you just gotta flatten them out and put them in the other way, and then they'll bite. There we go. So these I'll put back on the side, I'll cut them. It's gonna make too big of a mess in here. Okay. Check to make sure the traps have anchor wires, which they do. No one doesn't, but have extra wires. Checking them as I go. Looks good. Bring my stink. 2 extra wires on the bottom. All right, and then try to grab my power ram stuff and be heading out the door soon here. I guess I need a piece of meat for that. That'll work. All right, catch you guys the next set. Beautiful sun here, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's one of our baits here. We got fresh snow last night, so we can see there's coyote tracks, bird tracks. Coyote tracks around there. So what we're gonna do is drop off some piggies here, lighten the load a little bit, so we'll get probably, I don't know, we'll count them out and maybe put 5 or 6 here. That should last a while, and just dump them. And again, I'm not gonna snare this up right now. I'll probably come back later today. It's not far, so just trying to be efficient with the bait, and so I don't get my stinky gloves everywhere and my stench. So there's 1 or 2 coyotes here anyways. They've been cleaning up stuff pretty regular. This frozen block here, keep them busy of guts and scraps and whatnot. Okay, we're gonna unload this here. Well, that lightened the load a little bit. Took 5 off. The rest here, we'll go spread them out. Might keep 1 or 2 in the trapping truck there. Yeah, so enough bait there to last a little bit, and we'll take care of things. We'll catch you guys at the next bait. So we got some pigs dumped off here. Show you the trailer, how much we got out. Just a few smaller pigs left on that I can handle later on, which is perfect. And my tarp's starting to blow in the wind, so I gotta tighten her up a little bit. So I got it covered up there so the birds don't get at it, and I'll park it so the wind doesn't flop it that much. And here we go. A couple 100 pounds of meat here. Let the birds and coyotes and wolves hopefully get on it. And we'll try and set up a stand or a blind not too far away and hammer. Just got a good little strip in here that we can snare right along. So that'll be good. All right, we're gonna catch you at the next bait. So we're at the edge of a slough here. It drops way down here. So we got really thick spruce. Got a coyote track here. Just started a bait behind me here. And fresh snow last night. You can see it's nice and thick. And as the animals make their trails through here, I'll show you the other spot too. That'll work out just swell. So it's sneaking along there. But I won't set the snares today. I just come to check things out. This is the other end of it here. So I used to have a wolf bait back here, I don't know, probably 5-6 years ago. Picked up a couple wolves down there through the years. And a nice cut line, nice and nice good spot here. So I just set this here the other day, and roadkill, and the trails are just packed in here with coyotes. So no wolf tracks yet. Solid trail there, solid trail here. Looking for something bigger than a coyote track. All right. Nothing there yet. I'll put 1 snare here, 1 power ram. I think I'll stick it back here. It's kind of off to the side, nice trail. Right there. Gonna plop her in and see what happens. But hopefully more coyotes and the wolves show up here. I'll come back in a couple days and check this out. There you go. It's tucked away. So perfect there. You can see the ram there, snares right there. And we got a ribbon on a tree here, just to show us where we're at. All right, should be good. Catch ya in the next set. Okay, here's some squawking over there. And I see a good coyote trail. We're at a different bait here. So I slapped in the first ram of the year. Right up there on the trail. I guess I lied. I set a couple up here earlier and caught those 3 coyotes. And so I'm coming back and resetting the loop. Gonna do a little tour here, and wherever there's a decent trail, I'll put some snares. And like I said, we got this fresh snow last night, so if you got a good trail like that already, you got decent numbers of coyotes running through. All right, we're gonna head off to the next one here. Just moving down a little bit. Did one just back there, and then we got a lights out snare here. Blends in pretty good. All right, we're gonna carry on this way. We're running out of daylight here. I was gonna hang some marten sets, but I think I'll skip that today and just hang a few more coyote snares. And it's good to see when one of your old snare spots here has a couple trails come together. So one trail goes that way, and another one that way, right to our pinch spot. And then we have the same thing on both sides here. Heavy trails that go around. Another trail that kind of buggers off that way, so we'll have to keep an eye on that later. But for now, we're gonna slap our ram right in here. All right, daylight's a wasting. A little bit behind for the weekend where I wanted to be, but oh well, it is what it is. We've had some action here at the wolf bait. It looks like just like coyotes. Been working it here. Rib cage is gone. I think it's a drug out in this direction here. See a bird just lift off over there, so I'll walk the edge and see if there's anything in the snares and look for some wolf activity. It's amazing what those little coyotes can pack away. So I have some of my snares here and a clothespin to market. Then I seen a bird lift off, and then I came to check it out. Looks like a coyote came and caught the tail of the deer hip. Isn't that perfect? So no harm, no foul. Right, looks like he just carried on that way. Magpie's mad at me here for messing with his meal. All right, well, I actually reset this here. Didn't wreck nothing, I just pulled her tight. So we should be able to reset it, and then I'll walk the edge there and look at the other ones. There's another snare just up here. It looks like it's good. Well, it warmed up nice this morning. It was minus 30 pretty much, 29, and then I think now it's minus 14, which is nice. I went for a walk there and didn't see any wolf tracks on the outside or coming on to the inside. Lots of coyote stuff. So wolves is a waiting game for sure. Need to bring more bait here, keep it topped up. What's here now is just hides and some guts that are froze solid, so it'll keep things busy. It looks like the coyotes hauled off some of the deer carcass and the rib cage, so I'm not sure where they went. We've seen the one tail for the deer, got caught in the snares, reset that, and the coyotes are yipping down on the creek there. So I'm gonna get going again, and gotta go home and skin some fisher and marten and check out that beaver, or flip it around at least. Take a bit of fur off the boards, and that'll be a day. All right.